What did you think about Benavidez' fight?
Oh man, I fell asleep, but you know what? Like, it was an incredible fight. It was an incredible fight, man. Cause like, one, I'm tired, and two, it's just like, you know what I thought about Benavidez' fight? I thought that that guy was pretty heavy, pretty strong, you know. But Benavidez was incredibly fast, and like, he controlled the fight all the way through. I just thought that, like, of course Benavidez is gonna win. I thought sooner or later he was gonna actually get a knockout or like stoppage, but it went the distance. And look, man, shout out to Benavidez and everybody that's associated with him, because they're doing a terrific job.
Who do you want to see Benavidez fight next?
Man, I only want to see Canelo. I only want to see Canelo fight. Because everybody wants to talk about that fight. Everybody wants to see that fight. I'm the people's champion. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I want to see, what the people want to see. And people want to see Canelo Alvarez.
How about Tank next fight? What you think? Who you think Tank should take on next?
Damn.
Some people saying Loma could be his next opponent.
I think Loma is a great opponent.
Yeah?
That was something I feel like he was running away from for a long time. But like, I think Loma's perfect right now for him. You know, I don't know. And then like, what's going on with Devin Haney? Is he going to be back in business? I don't know. But but like, I would love to see him back in action and maybe going down to fight a Gervonta Davis would be great.
Would you want
Tank talked about something actually a little earlier, Blair. He just said, you know, he's tired of having to worry about, you know, what he's going to do to somebody or somebody's going to do to him. As a fighter, can you talk about that anxiety? Do you get any anxiety, like thinking about, you know, your opponents or just the violence of the sport? Because there is a certain aspect to it that is not just the sport, you know, it's two men fighting.
Yeah, I don't know if I get anxiety. Bro, I'm built for lights. You know, I do all the shenanigans and put all the stress on them. I let them worry about the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just enjoying myself every moment. You know, so like, some people is just happy to be alive for the moment, like, honestly. Some people are just happy to be alive. If you're going through enough trauma and trials and tribulations in life, sometimes it just gets to a point where it's like, you know what? Once you overcome your greatest fight in life, you're just happy to be there. And that's what I am. I'm just happy to be there. You know, so like, that's how it is when I take these fights.
Would you want to fight Ryan Garcia next?
Absolutely. We can bring it right now. He's talking a whole lot of shit. He think that he can beat me, you know, and like, hell, like, he thinks he's like the greatest of all times. He's not the people's champ. Blair Flair is the people's champ. If you want to be at 147, he can get smacked up any time of the day. Blair Flair's here, and here to stay.
Another fight people want to see is you with Rollies. What do you think about that one?
I think it's a terrific fight that needs to happen. ASAP. Blair Flair, Rolly Romero, two of the most exciting fighters in boxing today. Look, I got a mouthpiece. He got a mouthpiece. We can produce a big attraction, and that's what boxing needs. Why? Because if you don't have these exciting figures in boxing, you know what you have? YouTubers, TikTokers, and a whole lot of nonsense that fucking goes on and goes on and goes on and diminishes the greatness of what boxing represents.
Well, Blair, you once called Gervonta Davis a checkmate fighter line in the beginning.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the best style to beat him in his weight class?
Well, honestly, I don't know. One of the best fighters that I thought that like could really give him a run for his money would be somebody like Devin Haney. You know what I mean? But maybe it's like, I don't know how he's gonna like come back from that loss with Ryan Garcia, but I'd love to see that fight still. There's a fighter from Philadelphia that a lot of people forget that called him out. That's the perfect kryptonite for somebody like Gervonta, and that's a guy that goes by the name of Tevin Farmer. I would still love to see that fight and see if he can actually put his hands on somebody that's that elusive, that fast, and have reflexes that's that good. You know, so that'll still be a great fight for me to see. It's either that, you know, Lomachenko's great too, but he's like probably a little outdated. You know what I mean? Probably a little dated. But if they can make that fight happen, I love it.
What you think about Ryan Garcia with the comments today about Caleb Plant's wife and them kind of getting into
What did he say about his wife?
He just said that he was saying some inappropriate
What did he
stuff online
say?
about Caleb Plant's wife, bro. Ryan went on that day.
Yeah, I didn't see
He
it.
said she's easy on the eye, and
Well,
He said
she is
that's
beautiful.
My wife. That's my wife.
And he said that's my wife.
He said that that's his
Jordan
wife.
Yeah, he
Garcia.
said Jordan Garcia, not Jordan Plant.
Caleb Plant and him actually got into it tonight. Caleb threw a drink at him and we heard.
Was it glass? It should be glass. It should be a glass drink, you know, encased in titanium. You know, I don't know. Look, what I got to say about that is this. Ryan is the era of BM, and the BM era is this: bitch made. He's full of that bitch made shit where they can't wait to fucking be a dishonorable man and cast shade on something like somebody's wife or somebody's girlfriend or somebody's this or that. Like it's really bitch made. It's a lot of BM things going on in boxing today because of this BM culture that's going on, and we need to fix that. And I don't mind going ahead and becoming the great tooth fairy that I am and knocking out one of fucking Ryan Garcia's teeth that will fix his language to the level that he needs to be at, you know? And everybody wants to talk about that little clip that he talks about, like, oh yeah, I knocked him down in sparring. If you let the credits roll, let the camera roll and see what happened, because he got stopped that day. Yeah, I got knocked down, but you know what? I'm the people's champ that gets back up every single time and wins at the end. And that's exactly what I did that day. I stopped him. I made him say, you know what? I think we had enough. And that's what it's all about. It's not about what happens when you get started. It's about how you finish. You know, so like, let's see what happens with Ryan Garcia. Let's see what happens with Rolly Romero. Let's see what happens with Blair Flair and see what happens in the end. Because Blair Flair is always going to win in the end.
Did you leave any money under AB's pillow?
Yeah, it was four silver dollars. They were really good too. They were like those old-fashioned silver dollars, you know, 4 of them.
Maybe you could take him to Las Vegas Pawn.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I think he flicked one of them already over there in Miami, but who knows? I have no business with the money that he spends. So yeah.
Excellent. Thank you,
But
Blair, for your time.
I got nothing but respect for AB though. I want to tell you guys that. Like it's all fun and games.
Your fellow Philadelphia.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.